guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. So this isn't a video that I was actually going to put up, that I was going to film. In fact, I wasn't going to film any videos anymore, and I'm going to make a separate video on that. So what I'm showing you guys is a full day of eating on a weight gain program, how I'm coping on it, how I'm coping on the added meal, the volume, how I end up eating more when I'm full, and what I'm doing at the moment in my life with everything. So if you're struggling in the same boat, if you're on your road to recovery, and if you're struggling with adding more food to your diet, if you just want a friend along there with you, if you want to see what really happens in the middle of recovery, and you don't just want to see someone at the end when they're doing a 10,000 calorie challenge and they're like, yay, we have recovered, so then this is the place for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Let me know in the comments section how you coped with feeling full all the time. Let me know what challenges you face in your recovery journey. If you are mid going through it, or if you're at the end of your journey, what was the biggest, most pivotal moment for you? And let's get straight into this video.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will.
What I'm doing now, because I really do need to gain weight, is instead of having snacks throughout the day, I'm more like having meals throughout the day, just so I can maximize exactly what my body's getting. Because for example, like a cookie or anything small isn't going to be enough for what my body needs right now, because it's really trying to play catch up from December. So anyway, I've got, here is my morning oatmeal, and then I've got lots of honey in it. I've got my vanilla protein powder, and then I've got my whole big scoop of peanut butter, because who doesn't love peanut butter? I don't know. And because it's so cold at the moment, that's why oatmeal is where it's at. My dogs are watching me. Could you bring me my coffee? I'm sorry. Okay, fine. It's fine. I'll eat and then I'll get it. You know, the second you tell someone they don't have to do it anymore, then they feel like they have to do it, or they're an asshole for not doing it. Tip of the day.
I'll keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
I'm really full after that. A lot of you ask me how I cope with the specific volume of food and how I get so much in, and what I end up having to do is switch between like sweet, savory, sweet, savory, sweet, savory. So if I start off and I have like a savory meal for breakfast, like my eggs and my toast and my avocado, everything together with the cheese, and then what I'll do then later on is then for my next mini meal is I'll have something more sweet, like I said, with that oatmeal, with the vanilla protein powder, with the honey in it, with the peanut butter in it. So it's like switching between my taste buds, because it is sometimes it can be so nauseating, especially if you're eating the same type of foods throughout the day. And that can be something that we always do in recovery. Like, you know what, we stick to our comfort foods, our safe foods, our one specific type of spices that we use in things. So it's really important. Well, I've found that it's important, and whenever I've worked with clients as well, it's always been just playing up with the taste palette. So one, that your taste buds don't get bored and they don't feel like they're being overloaded with one specific thing. And anyway, I'm gonna do a separate video on how I coped with it, what I actually went through adding in all these extra things to my meal plan, because that was a whole different kettle of fish. I did have this absolute meltdown because it is so far out of my comfort zone and so continuous, and it's scary at the same time. You know, it's a terrifying feeling when you feel your body is just weak, or it's a terrifying feeling when you know so much change is going on in your body and so much more has to go on in your body, and your mind and your body are in two separate places, and you just want to get it on one track, and you just feel so all over the place. Your head's all over the place, your emotions are all over the place. You don't have that one, you know what, especially if you're used to relying on the specific foods you eat to keep you comforted or to keep you calm, or, you know, exercise and movement. Remember, my knee went in last year in December. So in 2018 in December, I had a knee injury, and I've not been able to run or to walk fast since then. So I'm stuck with that movement as well. And then that's when it comes to really taking time out for yourself and realizing that the scariest thing to do right now is to sit with your own thoughts. The scariest thing, and probably the one thing we're not used to doing, we cope with our feelings through extreme methods. Like, you know what, by punishing our bodies, by restricting our bodies. That's our coping mechanism. So when those get taken away from you and you have to just relearn, okay, how do I center myself? How do I just sit with these feelings? And that's essentially the secret, is just sitting with them instead of being scared, running off from them, trying to find a distraction. Okay, I need to sit with it and listen to what comes up. But anyway, I'm gonna shower. So for lunch, I know my mom's making lunch for us, and we're all probably gonna be having these mini flatbread pizzas that we just absolutely freaking love. And of course, my portion always has to be bigger than everyone else's. So I'm gonna check in with you guys after I've showered. I've got a lot of errands to run today. Might take the dogs out for a walk. That's about the most amount of activity that I'm allowed to get throughout the day. So I'm gonna check in with you guys then. Mwah.
We're moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the lead. Oh, getting caught in the mist.
So for lunch, what you saw is that we had that pizza flatbread that I was telling you about earlier on, and it had cheese on it had some chicken, some turkey, everything. And because I have very different amounts to the rest of the family, I usually have double than what they have. So mine had double the cheese on it and everything, because I have a specific amount of carbs that I need each meal, of protein, and it's absolutely delicious. Honestly, it's something quick and easy to take on the go. But right now, I have a couple of meetings to run to. Oh my god, I love her so much. Like, you know, when you love something, you just want to physically injure them because you're so beautiful. I know. And then I'm taking the other one for a walk later on. You are beautiful. Aren't we beautiful? But anyway, she's a whippet, for those of you who are asking. Like, those of you who ask, we have quite a few dogs. We have 5 to be exact, and this little one is a whippet, and she is the most loving little thing you have ever seen in your entire life. But you can't go to bed unless your head is sharing a pillow. Can you? Can you not? I've ordered 2 Himalayan salt lamps, by the way. Don't leave me unguarded. Like, don't leave me unsupervised on Amazon, because shit is gonna go down. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get brutal. It's gonna get vicious. It's gonna get ugly. Anyway, that's that. So I'm gonna go chill with my little chicken for a little bit. Then I'm gonna go to my meeting. And you know, meal times are difficult for me, but what makes it easier is that I never have a meal alone, and I have someone there with me, and it helps distract me. I get to speak to them while I'm eating. It's something really great. And if you don't have someone there that can sit with you and eat, then that's fine. Then put a YouTube video on, get a friend to talk to you, get some sort of, you know, make connections online on Instagram and just get someone that you can chat to when meals are difficult. So at the moment, because I am coping with so much more food than what I'm used to, it's really nice that every single meal, every single snack, whatever, I have someone there with me the whole time. And it really helps me think less about the fullness or less about what I'm eating, and we just speak about everything else. So I just wanted to hop on here and say that, and then I'm going to see you guys when I next eat. Are we, Tick? Are we? Are we? Oh, God. Quick side note, because I forgot to explain to you. So every meal of mine at the moment has to have a specific amount of protein, carbs, and fats in it. So for carbs, I'm like rotating between potatoes, sweet potatoes, quinoa, rice, breads, pastas. I'm making sure to stick between that and not getting too comfortable with one specific carb source. It gets alternated because each carb also has something different that your body needs in it. Like potatoes are really good and high in potassium. Pasta is really good and high in fiber for you, and a lot of it can be enriched with D vitamins, which is what your bones need. And then also you have rice, which does have iron and calcium in it. So it's really important to not rely on one specific carb source. And then the same with protein. So I'll alternate between things like porks, fatty fishes, even adding lentils and legumes to dishes, adding every different type. Every meal is usually a different type of protein, again, so that my body's getting something different that it needs. And then always having an element of vitamin C in my dishes, whether that's from a vegetable like a capsicum pepper, whether it's a glass of orange juice with it, because your body actually uses vitamin C to help absorb all the nutrients in food. And then of course I have my whole Ensure shake, which has a lot of multivitamins, nutrients, minerals in it that your body needs, wants, loves, adores. I'm just gonna keep saying that for the rest of my life, you know, needs, wants, loves, and adores. It doesn't get better than that. And then for my fats, I'm always sprinkling on olive oil on top of my meals. I'll use coconut oil. I've got avocado oil. I have got avocado, so I'll go through a whole avocado, usually 1.5 throughout a day. I add a lot of nut butters to the foods that I eat. Flax seeds, chia seeds, I'll add a lot of sunflower seeds. I do soak my seeds so that they're easier for me to digest and to actually get the fat that I need from it. And then I add my MCT oil usually into my coffee. So I'm getting something from every single part of thing that I need. Every single part of thing that I need. Nice use of jargon, Jacks. Now, where it did come difficult for me as a nutritionist for my own meal plan was just giving myself the quantities that I needed, which is why I work with a doctor and team to give those specific things to me. If you would like me to break down the meal plans more, then let me know in the comment section down below, and I will do a video just dedicated towards different sources of proteins, carbs, fats, how to create your meals like that. But I spoke really quickly because I had a lot to say. Bang. I've been abandoned by my dog who's suntanning because it's so cold.
There's a minute they never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we go and we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game and we run on the flames till the morning light.
Sorry guys, the mosque is going off, but as you can see, I'm all nicely showered and I want a snack. And you just saw me make my Ensure shake because I need to ensure that I get the right nutrients. Ha, get it? And what I got as well was these Tesco's, come on, focus on me. They're Tesco's Sultana and Oat cookies. I love oatmeal raisin cookies. God, I grew up loving them as a kid, and I don't know why you somehow feel more comfortable having like protein cookies than regular cookies, but I want a nostalgic old-fashioned cookie, and I like dunking them in my coffee. Right now, obviously, I'm not gonna have my coffee. But other than that, I'm like, even though serving sizes say one cookie, I'm not satisfied with just one cookie. And if you are satisfied with just one cookie, then we can't be friends, because then you're the type of person that doesn't stick your finger in the peanut butter to make sure you got every last bit out of the jar. I do that, and it's fine. As a snack, some days I'll have my peanut butter with my cut up apple or banana with peanut butter. Other days I choose to have a cookie, and what I'm trying to do is never have the same snack constantly over and over. I'm trying to have different things every single time, otherwise I feel safe with the food, I stick to the food, and I never deviate from the food. Try to see how many times, take a shot every time I said the food. Don't do that, especially if you're underage, but yeah. and Jax might approve these cookies. Sorry, my doorbell rang. Rude.
Because we're dynamite, ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite, gonna let the world know. We're dynamite, we're dynamite.
Camera's about to die, so I need to change the battery and start charging it a little bit for dinner. But this is the Ensure shake. I'm just gonna slowly sip this.
We're from a different time, yeah, we're of a different breed. 'Cause what we got is timeless, we supersede. And we're holding the key, yeah, we're tight as can be. We're rolling, just like we please. Ooh, getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. We're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, now we go the way wrong till the end, and we run without shame. We own the game, and we ride on the flames till the morning light. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite, ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Break all the rules, let them run and hide. Baby, 'cause we're dynamite, gonna let the world know. Gonna let the world know.
So guys, as you can see, I'm not perfect. I mess up, I slip up, I have high days, I have low days, I have high moments, I have low moments, and that is just the honest side to recovery. And I don't need trolls or people hating on something when I am posting the most vulnerable thing anyone can ever do. So if you did find this helpful, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button down below, suggest something that you want to see, suggest something you're struggling with, suggest any videos that you want to see from me, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Mwah.